Hey baby, so listen, I have a specific word for a specific group of people, for people who comes across this message on my For You page, and also for whoever is following me. Okay, listen, I was going to save this video until tomorrow to post, but God said post it right now. A lot of you instinct has been heightened, your discernment has been heightened, your wisdom has been heightened because you asked God to give you discernment. God has given you discernment. Now I want you to understand this, and I'm going to give you an example because I was reading the book called Instinct by T.D. Jakes years ago, and God brought this to my memory when he gave me this prophetic message about you. Okay, T.D. Jakes was on a safari, okay, and he was sitting in the Jeep, and he was sitting in the Jeep with a zoologist, and he was also sitting in the Jeep with another guy. The zoologist was basically explaining everything about the zoo. He can tell you everything about the animals. He could just tell you everything about the experience, right? The safari. But he couldn't tell T.D. Jakes where the lion was. It was another guy, and I forget exactly what his title was, but he was able to tell him exactly where the lion was. He was like, the lion is over there. And so there's a difference from people who have certain insight and certain logic and certain, abilities to self-reflect and, come up with I would say comprehend very well. There's a difference from comprehension and instinct, okay? And also wisdom, because wisdom is applied knowledge. So sometimes people have a lot of knowledge, but they just don't have that wisdom. They don't have that discernment. They don't have the Spirit of God to give them that inkling, to give them that understanding of what is going to happen before it happened, okay? That's how a lot of people get revelations, okay? So God is saying in this moment that a lot of your instinct has been heightened in this moment. So the reason why he wants you to understand this is because you have been through so many different things, so many trials and tribulations through your life, and you thought it was because, oh, I'm going to be able to make more money. Oh, I'm going to be able to live the life of my dreams. I'm going to be able to do this. And you will be able to do all these things, but that was not the reason. It was because God was giving you character development, because he wanted you to understand the gift that you have within inside of you. He wanted you to understand that you were different from other people. He wanted you to understand your greatness. He wanted you to understand your uniqueness. He wanted you to understand how he operates in you, so that you can understand when he's giving you the discernment, when he's giving you the instinct to make a move. You don't need logic. You don't need people to tell you why. You have the Spirit inside of you. And so sometimes things are not going to make sense to everybody, but it will make sense to you. And you have to have the confidence, because sometimes your move is going to bless thousands and millions of people, but you have to have the confidence. You have to have the trust within yourself to be able to trust your own instinct. Okay, God is saying that your discernment, your instinct has been heightened. If you get to the end this message, please type in the comments that you got to the end, because I love to see those people who get to the end. Okay, but until next time, I want you to stay in peace and not in pieces. Okay now, peace.